Hello everyone, this is part 2 of the tutorial for the Sabicas Arabian Dance. Thanks to NY Guitar Music, who asked about a few bars I was playing and he wanted to know the technique I was using. And I decided to go a few steps behind that because otherwise the video would be too short. So I started after that part. The only thing I'll say that's really important is somebody in the comments wrote, "You're not a real flamenco player, you're not using the rest stroke." I would say to flamenco students, master the rest stroke, please. It is very, very important. And usually you do see the rest stroke. Sabicas used a lot of free stroke. He had a very hybrid technique in that regard. Once you've mastered your techniques and you're playing a passage, ask yourself, does the passage sound good with the technique I'm using, and does it make it easier to play? And in this case, in both questions, I gotta say it's easier with the free stroke, most definitely. You want to sound like Albanes Asturias, you know, you want this open free sound, not a, you don't want that sound. So the free stroke is definitely the way to go in this part. And there's other parts in the song where he uses the rest stroke. So that's all I have to say about that. So we start from here. Here's where it gets tricky. There he hammers onto the 10. It looks like the 12, but it's the 10 with the capo on the 2. And we're using the pinky because we need the ring finger to stay there. We're going to need that note right after anyways, and that's why I work with the pinky back and forth. And I'm alternating between the I and the M finger. So in here, he stops there to play that, and then continues. Excuse me. Make sure to keep your hands stable. That'll help you with getting the speed up without overstraining. You don't want to use your arm. You want to only use the fingers. And this is one of the parts of the piece where I could not match Sabicas with the speed. But it doesn't matter. I'm a little bit below him, but it still works. So here's that part again. A little bit slower, but complete. So that's that part. So next part is here. Probably heard this if you've done any bulerías, tangos, anything with this in this key. I'm going to go from the side here because this is the only point that needs to really be made. Here I go down with all 3 fingers, or up, excuse me. So the 2, 3, and 4. I don't try and use my thumb here. Not necessary. Pretty straightforward besides that. So this was actually the part that New York guitar music was talking about. The part with the dampening starts out with the rest stroke this time. And then he's dampening the strings. He's not hammering, he's dampening. And when I'm doing that, I'm not doing the rest stroke. I don't need the rest stroke because I have this cut and dry sound from the pinky anyway. So here I'm just playing it freely. That's the technique. Took me quite a while to get this down, but it is a very cool technique to have. If you ever need to dampen your strings and your right hand needs to be somewhere at a certain time, it's great just to be able to dampen them with your pinky and move on. Let me play it slowly through once from this angle maybe. Last one was. Let me get to that. We'll get to that at some point too. But that's all for this video. And let me know in the comments if there are other parts of the song you'd like me to show you more slowly or explain. Or if you have any questions about this one, let me know. Take care. Have fun practicing. Bye-bye.